up on this edition of the North Suburban Beat, we get a preview of the production of Oliver being presented at Roseville at the University of Northwestern. We check up on Lauderdale's wonderful family event for those who prefer an organized party for Halloween. We peek behind the scenes as CTV volunteers crew for a new production of What's Brewing. But first, let's learn about the early immigrants from Sweden who embarked on a courageous journey across an ocean and half a continent to find opportunity for their families. We know that many of them ended up right here in Minnesota. A Swedish composer has helped us relive those years with a choral musical that joins Swedish singers and local men's choruses to celebrate the spirit of the immigrants in a piece called The Endless Journey. They will perform it right here in Roseville with the St. Paul Male Chorus.
It's a story about a person leaving Sweden for America, and he gives a promise to his mother that I'll just be away a few years and then I'll come back to Sweden again. But we know the history. Most of the Swedes who immigrated to the U.S., they didn't come back to Sweden. They settled down in America, and the first song of the musical is Meet Me by the Gate. The song of the musical is In the Land of the Sunset, and now he's an old person. And he realized that the next journey, next trip will not be to Sweden, it will be another land.
Oliver is one of the favorite Broadway musicals of its era, and the message remains fresh today. It's one of the reasons that the University of Northwestern chose it as their fall musical. Shows are on October 31st, November 1st and 5th through the 8th. All shows start at 7 p.m. in the Totino Fine Arts Center at Maranatha Hall. Find out more at Northwestern Ticketing Office or by calling 651-631-5151.
Hi, we're backstage at Maranatha Hall here on the campus of UNWSP, and my name is Jennifer Hunter. I'm the artistic director here, the head of the theater program, and I'm also a full professor, and for this production I am the director. And the production I'm talking about, of course, is Oliver, which is our fall musical. We're really excited about this musical. It's large, it's a spectacle. The stage is huge, so our set is huge. We have a turntable. We have everything that you can imagine to create London in 1850. This is the Totino Fine Arts Center, and in this Fine Arts Center we have a very large stage called Maranatha Hall. It's one of the largest in the Twin Cities next to the Orpheum. You're seeing a finished product. It's really a dedication project where everyone has to work together as a team. Thank you so much to the community at Northwestern for being so supportive of our production. Make sure to come and see this production opening October 31st and playing the first weekend of November. We can't wait to see you there.
So, do you like indoor activities on Halloween? You are invited to Lauderdale City Hall for some ghoulish games, freaky fun, and frightening food. And you don't need to be a kid to enjoy dressing up. All ages are encouraged to get into the action and join Fright Fest. Donations make this event possible, so please consider dropping off a cash and/or a candy contribution at City Hall. All the fun is on Friday, October 31st, which is Halloween, from 5 to 7 p.m. at City Hall.
Hello, I'm Jeff Daines. I'm the mayor of Lauderdale. This has been a tradition we've had in Lauderdale for, I believe, close to 50, 60 years. It's a two-hour event. Welcome to anybody who wants to come. They get hot dogs, a beverage, and a bag of candy, and then they can go out and trick or treat afterwards. So we get a great community turnout and a great amount of donations from the residents.
So, do you ever watch a show here on CTV and wonder just how it is put together? Not only does our Public Access Center provide classes to give you production skills, we also invite you to put those talents into action on our production about local nonprofits that we call What's Brewin'.
What's Brewing is a show that I've created to bring in nonprofits and just be able to do a little more in-depth interview with them and not just do a 5-minute piece on one of our magazine shows. Been trying to do more like 15 to 20 minutes, highlighting them and their website or any events that they have coming on. So,
welcome to What's Brewin'. Today we'll be finding out what's brewing with GiveMN. I'm your host, Bybee Vegners, and we'll be talking today with the Executive Director of GiveMN, Dana Nelson.
try and get them in the audio booth to practice. So we've only done a couple shows, but you know, it's a learning curve, and none of them are wrong and none of them are horrible, but they're working. So we're just going to keep plugging away.
Well, that's it for another edition of the North Suburban Beat. If you'd like to view this program online, please visit ctvnorthsuburbs.org/NSB, complete with all the links to the stories featured on this show. I'm Steve Hahn. Thank you for watching and have a great day.